Hi guys, and welcome to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe and Low Carb Recipes with Ron, and I'm Ron. And before we get started, let me just double check and make sure I got volume. Let's see, customize the channel. I'm going to set up my YouTube channel too. Also, by the way, go to the Home tab, change the layout, update video. Okay, so guess it won't let me do that right now. So we'll just continue on with the live. So hang on, just bear with me. Yeah. So we're gonna go to live. Just making sure I got volume. Sound check. Okay. Let me share it over to Facebook. Okay, share. Just giving anybody a chance that might want to come in. I'm just doing a regular video today. I already did my weekly live. It's how it's going and stuff like that. And yeah, so just bear with me. You go to Facebook, get off of that page, go over here. I don't expect anybody to come in, but it's just for my own personal benefit to catalog what's going on and to update everybody and let you know. Yeah, so just almost there. Okay, put it in there. I'm there. And we're going to kill that. And we're going to go to there. Hey, Tamika. Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's Mr. Ron. It's 24th of, wow, I'm looking at the watch already. 24th, I believe. And it's going good. Today is Tuesday afternoon. I did a little bit of video. And so I did a video this morning. I filmed out the 20-minute meals or less for the month of October. And so what I'm doing is now I'm doing a new series called 20-minute meals or less, and that runs Keto Cafe or Low Carb Recipes with Ron, if you prefer, either one. And what I wanted to do was, since we usually start off at breakfast, is do a breakfast burrito. So what I did today, I scrambled out a couple of eggs, actually 3 eggs, and I put a little bit of pepper, onion, and salt, pepper, garlic powder, everything all to taste on the seasonings. Got everything all incorporated. Then put a little bit of heavy cream in, maybe about a couple of tablespoons. Now when I'm doing recipes now, I don't really measure too much unless it calls for a specific measurement. But I just eyeball everything when I think, and then I just set it aside, and then I got everything going in the frying pan, and then I made 3 scrambled eggs and I added some fresh onions and peppers that I put into it to add the green and red pepper, and then once I get that all incorporated and it scrambled up my egg, I took them out of the frying pan, and then I took two low carb keto mission wraps, then again, they marked keto, but I don't really think they're keto because I think they got regular flour in them, but I'm not sure. When I get the video done, I'll have the macros and all that over the timeline. But if you're doing true keto, you're probably going to be able to eat those because of the fact is that if they do have flour in them and they might be kind of high on carbs. But that's all I basically had today, and I had some bacon and eggs this morning for breakfast. I'm not doing an egg fast today; it's just the way it worked out today. So I did 2 breakfast burritos this morning. That was for my lunch, and then I stuffed them, and then I flipped them inside, and I rolled them over, and I put some cheese over the top, and then I added a little more oil on the frying pan, and then I crusted them on both sides. They came out nice and golden brown. It came out really, really good, and if you're doing hot sauce and that sort of thing, you can put whatever you want for sauce on it, and barbecue sauce, low carb, almost really anything. So, I just wanted to talk about taking everything slow and easy, guys, because I know we got some things going on in the with everything going on in the overall, and I'm just kind of like just taking one day at a time, and thank God I got to see another day and continue on with the weight loss journey. I was struggling with it for a little while, and I almost ran out of food last month. So I said, no, I'm not dealing with that no more. If I need to skip a bill, I'm going to skip a bill and get some food. I don't really care no more. It's going to go against the credit, but it is what it is. I think everybody right now was falling into that situation or pretty much close to it. And so, I got about $300 or $400 worth of meat last month, towards the end of last month, and and then of course I get my check, my bigger check next week. Then, and I'll load up some more meat in it. I'm just going to keep loading it up, and I'll get caught up with those bills at some other point there, when I can, and just deal with it when they call me up. I just say, hey, I didn't have it, and then what do you want me to pay? It's settled with you, so to keep it. We just forgot a payment thing with these creditors, but I can't deal with it right now, and So yesterday, Donna had an appointment up in Fitchburg. She goes down there to have the infusion shot. She didn't need one yesterday. Everything came out good, and I was really happy. So was she, and she's been feeling really, really good. And so she felt so good. I said, "Well, you want to go for a walk?" And we ended up going down to the Doyle estate, and she did really good. I was really proud of her. She got kind of tired towards the end, but I just took it really slow and easy with her. And back in 2020, when I first started my weight loss, it was the opposite way around. I couldn't keep up with her, and I couldn't keep up with my friend Mary, and so I just, I don't know. I just, things are kind of like flip flopping with that, health wise, because we're both of us are seniors and we're both up there in age now. I might not look it, but I am 68 years old, and but I've been feeling pretty good. I've been feeling like I've been 48 because I took off a lot of weight. I am struggling a little bit. I'm down to 260 today, and I float between 250, 260. It fluctuates every week and every month there. But we're getting ready to start out a new month, and I'm going to continue on with the low carb. And the reason why I wanted to go to low carb was because on keto, like if I want something like a banana or something like that, I can't. You can have it, but the problem with having a banana is if you're doing true keto, it's like about 20 carbs for one banana, and if you're only doing 20 carbs, you already blew your whole meal out for the day. I'd rather have more than the one banana for a meal because the banana's not going to fill me up. So that's why certain days I might not have a keto meal, and so we'll alternate. We'll do like carnivore keto, low carb, and that sort of thing, and keep it basic and keep it simple, and that's what I want to do going forward. Keep everything simple, something so. Because I'm trying to figure out in my mind that, like, what can I make for a side dish, something that Donna's going to like, and make a meal so we don't have to go 2 separate meals. She will eat some quick meals, like she'll buy lean cuisines and the stuff, stuff that she likes. And I used to buy those and whatever, but I just assume make my own because I could get more out of those type of meals. And then when I make something, I always make it extra so I can have it for an extra meal later on down the week. And so today I'm going to be, I took up some 2080 ground chuck and got about probably a little bit over a pound of it there. And I went down to the local market basket today and I picked up 4 peppers today. And I'm going to make some stuffed peppers for tomorrow. We're going to use regular rice because I haven't got any cauliflower rice. I was looking for the cauliflower rice, but she doesn't like cauliflower rice. But I'm only going to use about a half a cup of, about a half a cup of rice. And it's fine for low carb. Again, it won't be keto, but it'll be for low carb. And so what I'll do is I'll pre-cook the ground beef, pre-cook the rice, and I'll add it in with an egg, salt, pepper, onion powder, some simple spices. And once we get everything all incorporated, I'll cut the lids off the top of the peppers and clean them all up really good into the water and let it all dry out. And then I'll stuff the peppers and add some tomato sauce on the bottom and cover it up with tomato sauce. Pop it into the oven for about 40 minutes until they're fully cooked. And then I'll probably add some cheese on top of mine. And right, Donna, I think she just eats one of those anyways, but I'll make 3 so we can each get an extra meal out of it. But, and that'll be a simple meal for maybe a 20-minute lesson meal or just having a regular meal up on the channel for my YouTube channel. But I filmed out that one this morning, and I just got done editing, and it came out really good. Now, yesterday I started doing some more dash video again. I went up to Fitchburg, which is adjacent city. And it was about a 40-minute ride. It was it could have been longer, but I cut it down to 40 minutes on the video. And I did a nice voiceover. And I already got it up on Facebook. I may or may not share it up on my YouTube channel. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I went out today. I was going to do some road video, and I didn't like how the video came out today because on Wednesday in our area, or Tuesday in our area, and Wednesday, and different streets in our area, they have trash pickup, and today was no exception. So the streets that I wanted to go down today, they had trash barrels out in the middle of the road. I was trying to avoid some trucks there that were picking up the rubbish today, and they said, okay, well, we just go down those roads another day. Because as I was driving by some of the back roads that I used to live on when I was a kid, I noticed they had a lot of Halloween decorations. So, I think later on this week too, I might just go back to those areas and pull a car over, just walk up and down the streets and just snapshot a few photographs and of the place. I know one guy, he had his house so decorated. He goes, "Oh my God, I thought it was a museum the way I saw the house all decorated." And then when I talk about maybe next month on my next update, I'll I'll probably throw that photograph up on the timeline. But I didn't want to do any more weekly live updates or anything like that, other than what I'm doing now as far as weekly updates, because I'm just going to go like month to month unless something really drastic changes. And in that way, I can focus and concentrate more on my weight and my health, which my health has been really good. And then recipes that I want to put out for you guys. And now that you got your freezers, the freezer's almost really half full right now. And I want to get it some more meats. I noticed I've been seeing some turkeys now that are coming on sale pretty soon. I might pick up an extra turkey this year and have it in the freezer for an extra meal. But because I can always make turkey pot pies and stuff like that with the turkey. And whenever Thanksgiving, if we do wind up cooking this year, Donna usually likes to have her usual, and once I have a couple of the meals out of it, then I'll make a turkey soup. Turkey soup is simple. I just take all the leftover turkey, chop it all up with some celery, and throw in some onion, and I'll get a couple of cans of Campbell's tomato soup, and I'll put that all in, and then I'll just let it boil all up until it's ready, and then I'll add probably about a cup of rice into it. And Donna and I usually have that for a few days until it's all gone, and then after that, by that time I'm all turkeyed out, But and then I bought this past Sunday. We had a sliced ham for Sunday because I hadn't had ham in a while, and it was really, really salty. I noticed. He goes, "Oh my God!" He goes, "It was terrible." And I goes, "But I ate it anyways." But sometimes when you buy stuff like that, I realize that the cured ham is real salty. So if I buy another one, I'm going to see if I can find one that doesn't have quite as much salt, or I'll run it underwater a little bit to rinse off some of the salt. But it's been going good. Again, I went out today for a little bit of a ride and stuff like that, and I'll probably redo the video later on, probably tomorrow. Maybe I may not go back out this afternoon yet. I'm not really sure yet. But I hadn't been doing any walking. I've been having some issues going on in my left leg area. I've been noticing that in my thigh area, and the back side of the knee, where the knee is on this side, where you flip it around like over here, I've been feeling a lot of pain in that particular area, and I don't know what's going on. And then when I'm sitting down for long periods of time, and at times, I noticed in my new hip that I had out in January, I could feel some pain shooting up that way. So I don't know if there's just something going on. I don't think I really have to have anything concerned about. But if I overdo it, I think it's just telling me that I need to just kind of like slow down a little bit, because sometimes I have a tendency to overdo stuff, and I need to just figure out, well, what's important to me is my health, right? And of course, not my wife's health. And I stepped back from the city stuff. I was just doing too much of it, and I said, I got to step back, guys. I don't want to do the city stuff anymore. I filmed out a half a dozen events there, and none of my stuff's got put up on their local channel. And if you're not going to put my stuff up anymore, then I'm not going to film for you guys anymore. Now, we had one of the conductors there. He's been conducting the Montechusett Chorale, which is a local concert group in our area. He sends me off an email. He says, "Ron," I got all this stuff here coming up. Can you film that? He goes, "I'm not filming it no more, Peter." I said, "Just get a hold of the studio and find if they can send somebody over there to help you film." I goes, "I don't get paid for it." And I get baloney every time I go down there, and I get agitated, and I don't want to deal with it no more. And so, and then with the local commission office there that I was a member of, I was a member since 2015, and I volunteered since 2008. And I walked away from it there last couple of weeks ago. There, I told Micah, I said, one of the members that to help run it, I said, you're not giving me any more responsibility than what I have. You won't let me share anything up on your Facebook page, and I asked permission for that 2 months ago, and we had a meeting about that about a week later, and who was going to get permission, and my name never came up, and I got so angry, and I sat there quietly because I wanted to see what was said, and I said, okay, well, fine. And then we had some other stuff that was going on, and I said, you know what, if you guys aren't going to let me do anything more than what you're letting me do now, it's not worth my time and effort anymore to come over here. I've gone as far as I can, and I did above and beyond what I needed to do. I'm done with it, and and I walked out away from it there, and but I want to, on my terms, in terms where I didn't want to get everybody all upset, because but I'm still kind of like an associate member. So if I want to go back and help out now and then, I can just go back and help out. But if you're a member to an organization in your city and they have it a couple of days a week, like we had, you're obligated to go down there for a couple of hours, and then they have projects going on. Sometimes, they want you to do some extra stuff. I don't want to do that no more. So, and then I get agitated for about a weeks on end and talk about it with my wife, and then she gets pissed off and she gets upset at me, and I don't want to add any more negativity into the household than I need to be adding to. But other than that, it's going really good. She's really good. I was really proud of her yesterday when they did the Johnny Appleseed Festival. She was really fine yesterday, and that day when it happened, I was really kind of concerned about her because she wanted to just do walking on her own, and I went my way and she went her way, and then we met up at the local coffee shop down the Main Street area, and then we stayed there for about another hour, and then we went home. And by that time, it was like 4:30 in the afternoon, and but I was there all day from about 8:30 in the morning, and then of course I went home for a little while to go pick her up, and then we drove the car back down, and that thing, and again, what we got coming on in October, we're going to be doing low carb weight loss, keto, and some carnivore meals. Carnivore is a non-plant-based diet, but a lot of meat, chicken, fish, and all that, and eggs and that stuff, and very little dairy. And of course, keto is a very restrictive weight loss plan. It's 20 carbs less, or depending on where your macros fall, and that sort of thing. And just continue on with the journey. I do want to go back walking again next month if I can, if my leg's not bothering me. And I just took a back seat to walking for the month of September. Just wanted to just kind of like relax and just do my own thing, and that's what I've been doing. But it's been going along really good. I was glad we did it game night this past Sunday night with Anne Marie, and then I stayed on for a couple rounds. And I think she did one more round after I left there. I was just so tired Friday, Sunday night, and So then of course we do the charity on Friday nights, and I got really burnt out this past Friday, and I told my friend, I said, I said, are you all right if I play next Friday if I decide to come in and do the bingo there? Because I need a break, and I'm supposed to get a break once a month there, and I guess they forget about me, So, and I hadn't had a break in a couple of months, and I'm going to mention that to the girl that runs the bingo there. I'm going to send her a nice email or a text message on probably Thursday to let her know that I'd like to sit down and play bingo Friday night there if she doesn't mind, and just do the bingo to 6:30 and just take it easy the rest of the night. Because I don't want to get upset with that place either and walk out of there, because we know the world can't run without volunteers. We all know that. But I'm since 2020, and when the bingo started up, I've been there consistently every Friday night. The only times I didn't go in was when I had my hip surgery and I couldn't do anything for about a month, and that was been about it. And most of the time, not all the time, I'm there every Friday night. I get in about 3:00 and I set up and. With Jimmy and another couple of people that set up the charity hall there, so we could have people could enjoy themselves on Friday night, and then that's pretty much all we do. And because what else we got coming up? The first part of November too. We got the church fair coming up. And we got a lot of fairs coming up this week too. But the calls, we got rain coming in tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We got rain, and then. I don't know about the weekend weather yet. I haven't gone that far out yet. But, again, I'm just taking one day at a time, taking everything in baby steps. And so if you're new to weight loss, just try to take everything in baby steps. Take it slow. Make sure you do your homework. Find a plan that's right for you. Now, when I started, I put everything in. I created little file folders with the date and places that I went and that sort of thing. And took all kinds of measurements again. We're going to do a new set of measurements for October and see if I can get rid of some more of this weight. And now right now I'm around 255, 260. My primary goal was always to get to about 180 there, but when I was down to 200, I didn't quite feel comfortable with that. So I'm going to try to shoot for a new goal, which is going to be around 210, 220, something like that. And I would be okay with that, because right now I'm in a 2X shirt from a medium. But originally I was up to a 4X shirt, so I'm still doing phenomenally well. So I feel really, really blessed that I was able to keep the weight off and most of it off, anyways. And but it is what it is. When the economy really bites right now. I mean, oh my God, you see the prices of food, they're just crazy. Yeah, you go to buy a box of uh, say your favorite cheese crackers or something like that, they're half the size they were before. And I noticed that on the Nabisco saltines every once in a while. I'll buy those for like when they do soups or something like that. The crackers are half the size, packaged smaller than before, and they're charging you more. I mean, it's not just them; it's everybody that's doing the same thing. It's like, what the heck, so I mean. So I don't know. So I'm just taking one day at a time, guys, and I'm trying to keep up with the economy pricing the best I can, and we're supposed to have something going on the 5th of November. I think you all know what that is, but whether or not that happens and they proceed forward with it, because I'm hearing a lot of different things. Well, we'll just have to wait and see, right? But in the meantime, I'm just going to try to keep uplift the best I can and keep spirited the best I can. Still trying to figure out game night. I may have to use my mobile camera for game night for me when I type in my words, because it won't let me type in my words on my computer keyboard for some reason or other. When I do game night with the Anne-Marie, I can type my words in on my keyboard, but it won't let me type it in when I actually set up for the game. And so I don't know what's up with that. So I just, maybe I have to go to a software called OBS there and see if I can figure that out. Because I prefer to use my keyboard and my mouse when I'm doing all that. But if I can't, then that's why I had to set up game night on my computer, because it was driving me crazy for a while. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. But so thank you for coming along and supporting my YouTube channel. And we did have the other one going for a little while, Low-Carb recipes at Ron, but it's just too much work to start another YouTube channel. I decided to just keep this one there, and I don't expect this to ever get monetized. If it does, fine. If it doesn't, fine. The point of it is, the whole initial idea of me setting up this YouTube channel was to document my journey, see how far I could take it. And you can check some of my older videos when I first started and how nervous I was talking and everything like that. And you can see my big chunky face, and I had a big fat chin underneath my chin area, and I was talking about my turkey gobbler going away. Well, that all went away when the weight all went away, and but I'm talking more confident today than when I was back then, and I thoroughly know what I'm doing with everything now, and I know where I want to be in about. Okay, let's say like in January. Here it is, the end of September. Well, where do I want to be in the first part of January? January, realistically, I'd like to be around 230. So today's the 24th of September. Let's see if January 1st, 2025, it could be 230. That'll be my goal. So we'll see whatever I'm starting out with for the month of October to January 1st. We'll see if I can lose that 20 or 30 pounds that I want to lose before the start of the new year. But and that'll be the goal plan. But anyways, thank you for coming along. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video. And be watching for that new series next month, Low Carb Recipes with Ron, 20-minute meals or less. I'm still going to make more sharper recipes and go back to the noontime type thing. I ran out of eggs and stuff like that. So I've got eggs in the house now, and I got the cheese that I need, and I got other ingredients that I need. It's just a matter of what I want to do to be creative with all this. And that's the way I'm going with everything now. But anyways, thank you for coming along. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Remember, I love you. God loves you. Have an amazing day. Thank you for coming along.